What up, y'all? This your boy Lucha Guy, and I'm back with another video. This is gonna be the Ultima Lucha 4, Ultima Lucha Quattro Week 2 predictions. And then they actually made a trailer for this on their social. They threw out a trailer on a social media account. Let's check it out.
What an amazing moment!
Holy shit!
For all fans around the world, this is what you've been waiting for.
Everything has bled to this. So I see that match gonna be real violent. With, let me go back. The Pentagon match. Everything has bled to this. Mac and Mil Morta, Johnny Muno with the gauntlet. And it's the shocking finale.
Ultima Lucha Quattro Part 2, 2-hour season finale, Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Oh shit, Talia getting possessed by that dog. You know that's gonna be in the final 5 minutes. That's the match I think that's gonna be the best in-ring match. So I'll talk about that one first. So yeah, I'll talk about that one first, and I'll start off right now with my predictions. I think that Dark Phoenix is gonna win, and then this is how I think that's gonna happen. Okay, no, I didn't even introduce this shit. Alright, so the El Dragon, Azteca Jr. versus Phoenix, 2 out of 3 falls. Thought it was falls count anywhere. I'm sure it is because there's no rules of Lucha Underground. Who do I think is gonna win? I'm gonna have to go with Dark Phoenix because his character right now is more interesting, and that's why I think that El Dragon, Azteca Jr. needs to lose. His character. A lot of people saying he's been really boring this year. Maybe he was boring in other years. Maybe he was just saved at the fact of Rey Mysterio was his mentor, and even Prince Puma at one point was mentoring him. And Prince Puma's gone. He lost to Rey Mysterio to Matanza, and that's what he should have been doing this season. Not trying to fall in love with Melissa Santos. And speaking of that, I don't even feel any kind of like connection with him and Melissa Santos at all. Feel like a better connection with her and Phoenix. I'm wondering could she even screw over El Dragon Azteca Jr. and help Dark Phoenix win. So does this mean could Melissa Santos turn heel? Because what if Melissa Santos' character needs to be refreshing, as dark and heel, after all the crazy mess she went through with Marty the Moth and Mary Poza? You know, and another thing with that is Dragon Azteca Jr. This gives him more to do, I think, next season after getting screwed over by Melissa Santos. Because to me, at that point, he lost everything. He lost friends like Ray and Puma and even Black Lotus. She turned on him at last year's Ultima Lucha trade. She turned on him in a match, a cage match he had with Matanza. So he lost a lot of friends. If he even loses love at this point, or I don't even call it love, because I don't even know if Melissa Santos liked him like that. He was just getting up in her face. So yeah, I see him losing this, and this makes him more interested next year, because the guy's kind of boring. They need a different journey with him, kind of going under. He could just come in next season as the damn underdog. Because good grief, his character needs it. Just having him as this like this next rising star supposed to be taking the spot after Prince Puma. It's not working. It's just like they need to do. There needs to be a different twist with this guy, and I think that him losing this to Dark Phoenix with Melissa Santos turning on him even would be interesting. I think that if any match on the show has outside interference, it needs to be this one. This is the match right here. But I do see this being a really good match with a bunch of high flying flips and kicks and 450 splashes, and I think like a lot of hardcore indie fans, I don't want to use the word smarks, but I think a lot of indie fans will like this match here. I see it being the best wrestling match, not on just this show, but of all Ultima Lucha of this season. And the next match I'm going to get into will be... Hell, I'll talk about this one, because I mean, there's not even nothing to discuss here. Damn you, Ring of Honor is all I have to say. The fact that Jeff Cobb is going to Ring of Honor spoiled the results of this match. If you don't know who Jeff Cobb is, you don't know about Jeff Cobb and Ring of Honor, that's the guy that plays the character of the Monster Matanza Cueto. Monster Matanza Cueto is played by Jeff Cobb, and that guy's already in Ring of Honor. He's a Ring of Honor champion. Johnny Mundo, Johnny Impact, he's an Impact champion. The sad thing, I know some people want to be, Ring of Honor, that doesn't mean anything. Yes, it does. Ring of Honor isn't even part of the partnership that Lucha Underground / AAA has with other promotions like Impact and some Japan promotion, Noah, and the PWG and CMLL. Ring of Honor is not a part of that deal. Ring of Honor has an exclusive deal only with New Japan Pro Wrestling. So the fact that Jeff Cobb, like, they can't even keep this guy quiet. They couldn't pay him off some little side money to sit still until the damn tapings is over. Because him appearing on a Ring of Honor, like, why else would he be in Ring of Honor? No other Lucha Underground wrestler has appeared on Ring of Honor at all before any of the seasons while Lucha Underground tapings is still on the air. But it's by him being a masked character, this might not affect the fact that Jeff Cobb can be on TV. You know what I mean? We don't see him as Jeff Cobb. We don't ever see his face. We just know him as the monster Matanza Cueto. So obviously Johnny Muno's winning. Also, what would be the point of Edo Star handing him the gauntlet? But I already discussed. You already know Johnny Muno's winning. There was a lot in the trailer with Johnny Muno with the gauntlet. Even like the thing I just showed you now, and earlier on before the season started, like the trailer to the season 4. But one thing I'm wondering, I'll get into this now, is what happens if Johnny Muno refuses to give up the gauntlet? Because, I mean, who says he's even going to want to get his back to Edo Star? What if he doesn't listen? I mean, because Edo Star can't force him to take it off. What if he kills Edo Star? I mean, will the damn show die at that point? Because, I mean, that'll kill the whole time traveling shit if Edo Star dies. That's a video nobody, I don't think, on here ever made. What happens if Edo Star dies? Because if Edo Star dies, that kills the whole time traveling shit. And I guess all the wrestlers that died are fucked. That means there's no time traveling to go back in time and save a certain wrestler, or go in the future to hide the damn gauntlet or the medallions or the amulet. There's no saving anything with if Johnny Muno kills Edo Star over the gauntlet. I can see him with the gauntlet going into season 5, and I can see my what's the face, Taya being possessed by Rosa, and I can see some type of even power struggle with this couple of Johnny Muno and Taya next season. But yeah, Jeff Cobb is losing because, but Monster Matanza Cueto is losing because Jeff Cobb couldn't wait to go to fucking Ring of Honor till the season's over. So you already know who's winning and who's losing this damn match. So Johnny Muno's winning. Plus, like I said, what would be the point of giving a guy the gauntlet? That would be embarrassing as hell if he actually loses with the damn gauntlet. But him with the gauntlet could give him even more to do next season. But I'll get on to the next match, and that is the death match. Oh, well, real quick, I want to go back to this because one thing I know I always want to talk about is what happens if Monster Matanza Cueto loses a sacrifice to the gods. I guess he gets sacrificed. The only thing I'm wondering, like, everybody else that got sacrificed, could they come back? Will the lights go off and he be gone and everybody else he sacrifices back in a ring? Or are they all just off in some different dimension universe? Basically, I guess dead. Because Talia put it like Matanza killed Jack Evans and, what's the Joey Wrestling or whatever. So they make it like these people are dying. So I guess the Matanza would be dead as well if he ends up being a sacrifice to the gods. A match that was, I guess, made just for him. But on to the next third match on the show is the death match with the Mac and Mil Muertes. This one is hard to say. I've really been iffy. I've been thinking over this all day. Because Mil Muertes has to win, you would think, since he's Undertaker and Ultima Lucha's WrestleMania. But the thing is, Mil Muertes has been winning everything on the Mac. The Mac has lost every match he's been in with Mil Muertes. And another thing, though, that's weird is, like, if Mil Muertes loses at Ultima Lucha, what does this mean for the Mac going into season 5? Does he get the different type of booking? Will they establish him as a top guy? Does he get fucking Matanza type booking? Is he gonna be the fucking Brock Lesnar of the show? Like, what happens if the Mac is the guy that break the damn streak? And to break the streak at the 4th season, that's kind of odd. I mean, it's an even number. That's cool, but could the Mac be the guy the show feels like needs to end Mil Muertes' You know what I mean? Do the show writers feel like the Mac needs to be the guy to break Mil Muertes' undefeated streak at Ultima Lucha? Because season 1, Chris Puma failed, he can do it. Season 2, King Chrono can do it. And last season, was it Jeremiah Crane at the time and Cage both lost. So this season it's the Mac. And I mean, the thing with the storyline that have me think the Mac has to win is the storyline is about Mil Muertes and his undefeated streak. That's what, and even WWE didn't build up Undertaker with that at first. They started teasing the streak around like once he got up in the like it was around like let's just say WrestleMania 21 with Randy Orton. That's when he started hyping up the streak and being undefeated. But the first few years they didn't really mention much of the Undertaker being undefeated. But the thing with Mil Muertes is like, do they view this as that valuable over here with the streak? And another thing with the Mac is this storyline is about like I said, this is about Mil Muertes being undefeated at Ultima Lucha. They're not building this shit off like how WWE does with Undertaker, how they used to do it before the streak broke with like the Michaels Taker matches. This storyline is about the Mac overcoming his fear of death. That's why this is a death match. And it's about the Mac overcoming his fear of Mil Muertes. So with that being said, it's hard to say, but could the Mac win? I would not be upset. And I hope a lot of people don't get carried away if the Mac wins and Mil Muertes streak. Because who the hell else is going to break this? I know you guys don't want it to be Jake Strong. And y'all know you guys don't want it to be fucking Jake Strong to break this next season. Holy fucking shit. But I think they need to get the storyline out of the way. One thing I will say that's weird to me is this. Mil Muertes has been away from the title scene all season. Even last season, he hasn't really been around the title scene since early season 3. Early season 2, the triple threat match with was it Pentagon Dark and Prince Puma? It was a 3-way. Mil Muertes, Pentagon Dark, and Prince Puma. It was the last time you see Mil Muertes in like a title match, and I know he lost it the Ultima Lucha that year. The Aztec Warfare. That's when Matanza debuted. So I'm just wondering here, like, at what point when would they get this guy back in the title scene? I think they can start getting back to that next season, but it's hard to say who's winning this, but with the storyline being a Mac overcoming his fear of death. But then again, because this just be the facts of life that you're not going to win every battle you're afraid of. He just had to face his fears but couldn't overcome them. So it's hard to say, but I would go with. I don't see what Mil Muertes keeps being undefeated doing. The guy's already established. And this season, they barely even know what they want to go on with the next season. From what I heard, season 5 hasn't even been announced yet. They haven't even planned or discussed anything for season 5. So to keep having damn Mil Muertes undefeated and they don't even know if they're going to go on to the next season is also weird. So I don't know. So I would just see the Mac. I would say the Mac will win the death match. And then that gets me on to the final match, and this is going to be a long one. And that is the Cero Miedo match for the Lucha on the Ultima Lucha title, but it's the Cero Miedo match for the Lucha Underground Championship. Pentagon Dog versus Marty the Marth Martinez. And the winner of this match, as you guys should already heard of, I'm sure you guys seen it somewhere, and I'll get into this now because it's part of the last half of the video I'm gonna get into. The winner of this match, I'm gonna have to say, will be Jake Strong. So I can see, like, the first part of this match, I can see Pentagon Dark just taking a lot of beatings. And then, like, he's going to end up overcoming that. And he's going to end up beating the fuck out of because you'll see, you can go back in the trailer part. In the trailer that I just showed you guys earlier on. You guys can go back to that. Marty the Marth face was covered in blood. I see him losing this, and I end up seeing even Reclusa getting in the way. Because one thing with Reclusa I want to talk about now, her ass is over there running around with Triple H at the Performance Center. She can't just go to the Performance Center if she's already supposed to come back next season. You know what I mean? So I can see her screwing over him, like, not purposely, intentionally, but she might get in the way, costing Marty the Moth the match, and he might have to kill her off. I think Marty the Moth might get violent during the last 5-minute cutscene. The last 5 minutes of the show, when they set up the trailer part for next season, I can see Marty the Moth killing off Reclusa. And her character has to be written off if she's already signed up for, like, NXT. So I can see Pentagon Dark winning this and Jake Strong coming out with Gift of the Gods. And pretty hilarious because this is going to be like basically this is going to be damn karma on Pentagon Dark. This is like what he did to Prince Puma, if you remember. Prince Puma versus Johnny Mundo last year for the Lucha Underground Championship. Prince Puma won. Dario announced that what's the name was going to come out. Pentagon Dark. He broke Prince Puma's arm in a match, and I know Vampiro helped him. And then speaking of Vampiro, will he even get involved in this match? Will we get a cutscene with Vampiro? I would hope so. I can even see maybe Vampiro will be the one who kill off Reclusa. Maybe he kill off before the match even happens. Because I didn't see her in the trailer in this match. Because you know she will come out if she isn't stopped. And then was this a part of the plan with Vampiro's Lord and Master? Because the plan was to even save Pentagon Dark as a Lucha Underground champion for the higher power, which is the Vampiro's master guy. And that guy already showed you who that guy is. It's some indie guy that obviously can make the damn tapings. But Reclusa has to be killed off because she wouldn't be at NXT and at the Performance Center if she isn't off the damn show. There's no way she could be over there with Triple H and stuff like that. So I could see her screwing up the match, or I could see Vampiro killing her off early on when the show starts, maybe, or right before. But I don't even know if they usually don't do those type of segments before the match starts. So I can see her getting away in this match. Pentagon Dark might have to break her arm. She gets crawled out of the ring, and he fights Marty the Moth fair and square. He beats him. Then Jake Strong cashes in. He comes out. He might even snap Pentagon Dark's ankle in the match, and that's that. But with him, I think it's odd because he says it doesn't matter if you tap, I'm still gonna snap. So these guys tapping out is like pointless. You're tapping out and he's still gonna snap your ankle. If anything, you need to just sit there and try to still reverse out of this damn ankle lock. That's what's stupid and weird to me. I don't know why nobody else has called that out in their damn reviews. Whatever, but Jake Strong's gonna obviously, you guys had to hear he's gonna close the season as a Lucha Underground champion. My thing is, who the hell is gonna be the big thing next season? Who the hell is gonna stop Jake Strong? So I'm done with the Ultima Lucha Quattro Part Week 2 predictions. So I said that Dark Phoenix will win the first match, right? But Melissa Santos, I guess you already know Johnny Mundo has to win a sacrifice to the gods. He has the gauntlet, and Jeff Cobb signed up a Ring of Honor, and Mac I would hope is winning the death match, because what does it really do for Mil Mortis to keep being undefeated? And he's already established, and I can see Pentagon Dark beating Marty the Moth. And one thing right here that's interesting, let's say Marty the Moth Martinez beats Pentagon Dark and retains his Lucha Underground Championship. He could get bit in the ass with a rule that he made with the last minute call in for the gift of the gods. He the one that changed the rule. He convinced Antonio Cueto, he paid him off to change the rules where the gift of the gods champion can just come out now like this Money in the Bank. So what if this own rule bites him in the ass for Jake Strong? The only thing that's weird is I don't really see that being that interesting. Jake Strong snapping Marty the Moth's ankle, unless they're gonna try to set him up for a baby face next season, and that's just weird. That's not interesting at all. Marty the Moth versus Jake Strong. Pentagon Dark breaks arms and Jake Strong snaps ankles. The only difference is Pentagon Dark doesn't get stronger when he breaks arms. So that being said, I'm gonna have to get into this. Jake Strong has to be some kind of god. If he's not a god, then other than that, that makes no sense. It makes no sense to snap ankles and some motherfuckers getting stronger. That makes zero sense. That's not normal for a regular wrestler to be snapping ankles and he's getting more powers. It just sounds odd. It sounds like a god. And he's wearing a suit just like that FBI black guy cop that shot Dario Cueto, Agent Winters. And there was a part in the trailer, the season 4 trailer, where Jake Strong was like pounding his chest, doing a strong. He was in a suit. And it like he was in like a warehouse. And we have not seen that at all yet this season. And I have to get into something else right now. And it's this. Hold up. Something I want to show you guys, and that's this. Hey, this is what the finale said. You guys can read this yourself. You think I'm lying? I'll try to zoom in. Alright, it says El Dragon Azteca Jr. versus Phoenix, the Mac versus Mil Mortis in a death match, Johnny Mundo versus Matanza, Pentagon Dark versus Marty the Moth in a Cero Miedo match, and the Order sets their plan in motion to destroy the 7 Aztec. Now that sounds weird. They're saying a 7 Aztec. I assume they mean the 7 Aztec tribes of Lucha Underground. So the Order, this is the part of the trailer where I seen that Jake Strong slapping his chest. And the only way, like I said, it's making sense if he ends up being the higher power, if he ends up being like a god, Jake Strong. Because I mean that part really would make sense with him slapping his chest. If that, you know what I mean, the part in the trailer he was slapping his chest. Damn. Um, See, I don't even want to go and find a trailer. That's gonna make this video even longer. But I'm gonna have to post a link in the description. You guys can go back and watch the season 4 trailer of Jake Strong pounding his chest, and the guy's gonna be like in a warehouse somewhere. And that seems like this meeting they're talking about with the order. The order sets their plan in motion to destroy the 7 Aztec tribes. With them setting their Aztec tribes, who's gonna stop this? Could Johnny Mundo be doing this with the gauntlet? And welcome Edo Star, he's supposed to be a time traveler. Edo Star, he should know what's gonna happen or what could happen. If he can't stop this, he's the guy now that has an amulet. Some people out there think that Edo Star could be turning heel. Is that why he's wearing all dark? Think about this. What if Edo Star knew that Phoenix would turn dark? What if Phoenix is dark for Edo Star's own game? What if he wants him to be a part of some like dark, twisted team of Edo Star, Dark Phoenix, and Jake Strong? I know Johnny Mundo has a gauntlet, but who the hell else will stop this team? That has to be the Ultimate Trios team right there, if that's the case. And then think about it, Jake Strong, he attempted to break Edo Star's ankle, but I knew King Chrono stopped it. But what if he knew somebody would stop it? Because I know Edo Stars, he's running around cutting all these deals with all these luchadors. He's promising people all this stuff. This person can save the world. He told Katrina Mom a lie. When she died, he pretty much told her a lie that the medallion thing that she had, it could give female powers, but obviously that wasn't the case. He told her that her time was like it's done and she could go join her father and her daughter in the cosmos, basically heaven. So with even Captain Vasquez being dead off a lie that Edo Star told, and Dark Phoenix coming back dark, would that even be solved also on the show, the Dark Phoenix shit? If not, this is going to be even more storylines getting dragged on out into Lucha Underground Season 5. So this Phoenix thing being dark, the gauntlet with Johnny Mundo and Talia with the doll. Now my predictions for the last 5 minutes of the show, like I said, I can see Talia being possessed with the doll, as you've seen in the trailer. And they showed that off early on. And then the thing about the Order, that's a pretty lame name, but the Elite, or the gods or whatever. I'm just calling them the Order. But the Order are going to set their plan to kill off the 7 Aztec tribes. And I assume Jake Strong's going to be in on this. Because what else? Because I think there's a reason why we haven't been seeing much of Jake Strong. They're trying to hide something from the guy. Other than that, it makes no sense. Why? I don't even know if it's budget. Because I think they're also playing it off for this character being something that's supposed to be a cliffhanger. And then that's that for the way the season ends. And I think the season might end with like a big, they might have to come in next season with almost some apocalypse type feel where some people might it's going to be really dark, or they're going to be teasing to be the end of the world or something. Because it's real how Edo Star told Melissa Santos on top of the building, he's seen everything from the beginning to the end. So is this the end of the world of Lucha Underground and the 7 Aztec tribes? Because at this point it's going to take one wrestler from every tribe that's fucking fight off Jake Strong. No, Johnny Mundo has the gauntlet. And another thing is, this going to be the big thing for next season. I might have to talk about that until the next season starts. I'm going to have to do a video about that once the season's over. Who's going to be the damn wrestler to defeat Jake Strong as champion? Because this is going to be the big goal for next season. I know Johnny Mundo has the gauntlet. Mil Mortez is dark, and he's like the Undertaker of the show, so maybe him. And if the Mac beat Mil Mortez, could he possibly be enough to take down Jake Strong? I don't know. I would hope Dante Fox is staying on the show. Killshot is off. Pentagon Dark, I'm sure, is going to go after Jake Strong early next season if he gets screwed, which I think will happen in Ultima Lucha Quattro main event. So right now I can only think of maybe 3 to 4 guys who possibly legitimately might can fight freaking Jake Strong. Johnny Mundo without the gauntlet can't do it. We already seen that. So Johnny Mundo with the gauntlet, possibly Mil Mortez, possibly Pentagon Dark since he breaks arms. And then if the Mac defeats Mil Mortez, this might make him possibly more legit, but that doesn't mean that I don't know, the way you're booking Jake Strong, I don't see the Mac doing it. So it's either Johnny Mundo with the gauntlet, or it's either Mil Mortez or Pentagon Dark at this point. And if Ado Star even turns heel and becomes some damn manager, then that's gonna be bogus. But I mean, this is it for me with my Ultima Lucha 4 predictions video. the last 5 minutes hopefully don't be screwed with the cheesy budget cuts we've been getting this season. I know this season we've been getting a lot of lame budget cuts, but hopefully we don't get screwed out of that for the Ultima Lucha, the last 5 minutes sigmatic or whatever. The last 5 minute cutscene. Because that's what the big cliffhanger is at the end. That's what the big shebang is going into next season. The cliffhanger at the end, the trailer part, and all the cinematics, all the wrestlers and their journeys for next season. So I can see Jake Strong gonna be at the end doing a strong in the warehouse. I'm sure he's gonna drop off the title and be like, "What's next?" or whatever. I'm sure Jake Strong's gonna drop off the title to the Order, and I think the Order is gonna be FBI agent, Winter, and probably some more people. That would be funny if Katrina's mom was a part of this. If they're seeing the Order like this is a big group, who else is gonna be a part of this? I would assume Antonio Cueto might not be a part of it. Maybe he is. Because I know he does meet with Agent Winters. Because they have like the Antonio Cueto was the one that ordered the hit on Dario. And so would this even bring out a more angry, violent Antonio for next season? With his other last son, Matanza, being sacrificed to the gods. So now he's going to be out of two sons, Antonio. So this might even bring out a different side of Antonio Cueto. Will he tolerate Jake Strong telling him, "This is my temple now"? I'm just curious to how all this shit's gonna play out. But this is your boy Lucha Guy. Leave your thoughts down below on these matches and how do you think that this season finale is gonna play out of Ultima Lucha Quattro and then the last 5 minutes and all this and that. But this is your boy Lucha Guy. I'm out. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't. And Monster Slam that like button. Peace.